Welcome back to Sex Education Repo, your go-to channel for exploring the fascinating world of human connection. Have you ever looked at someone and just thought, wow, they are beautiful? Or maybe you've scrolled through photos online and found yourself drawn to certain faces more than others. It feels like a mysterious, almost magical pull, right? But what if I told you that this magic is deeply rooted in science, evolution, and even mathematics? That's right, the secret to what we find attractive isn't just a matter of personal taste. It's a complex dance of biology, psychology, and the ancient programming hardwired into our brains over millennia. Today, we're diving deep into the biology of attraction to uncover why we're so captivated by symmetrical faces. Prepare to have your mind blown, because beauty is not just in the eye of the beholder, it's in the math. So, let's start with a concept you might have heard of from your art or math class, the golden ratio. This isn't just some abstract number, it's a special mathematical proportion, approximately 1.618, that has been hailed for centuries as the blueprint for perfect harmony and beauty. You can find it everywhere in nature, from the spiral of a seashell and the arrangement of petals on a flower to the branching of trees. Ancient architects and artists, from the builders of the Parthenon in Greece to Leonardo da Vinci with his Vitruvian Man, used this ratio to create works of breathtaking balance and aesthetic appeal. But what does this have to do with a pretty face? Well, researchers have discovered that the most universally attractive faces often adhere closely to the proportions of the golden ratio. Think about it this way: the distance from the top of the nose to the center of the lips, in relation to the distance from the center of the lips to the chin. Or the width of the mouth in relation to the width of the nose. In faces that we perceive as exceptionally beautiful, these proportions often line up with that magical number, 1.618. This mathematical harmony creates a sense of visual balance and order that our brains find incredibly pleasing. It's as if our minds are subconsciously doing the calculations, recognizing this pattern, and rewarding us with a feeling of pleasure and admiration. But the golden ratio is just one piece of the puzzle. The bigger, and perhaps more fundamental, concept at play here is facial symmetry. Symmetry is simply the idea that one side of the face is a near-perfect mirror image of the other. Imagine drawing a vertical line down the middle of a face. In a highly symmetrical face, the eyes will be at the same height, the ears will be level, the nostrils will be of equal size, and the corners of the mouth will align perfectly. Of course, perfect symmetry is incredibly rare. Nobody's face is a flawless mirror image. We all have slight asymmetries. One eyebrow might be a little higher, or one side of our smile might lift more than the other. These are the unique quirks that make us who we are. However, studies from all around the world have consistently shown that faces with a higher degree of symmetry are almost universally rated as more attractive. This preference isn't limited to a specific culture or ethnicity, it appears to be a fundamental part of human nature. This begs the question, why? Why are our brains so obsessed with this idea of balance and mirroring? The answer lies in our evolutionary past. Our brains aren't just looking for a pretty picture, they're acting as sophisticated biological scanners, constantly searching for signs of health and genetic fitness. From an evolutionary standpoint, a symmetrical face is an advertisement for good genes. It signals that an individual has had a stable and healthy development, free from significant diseases, parasites, nutritional deficiencies, or genetic mutations during their growth. Think of the human body as a complex construction project. The DNA is the blueprint. If the blueprint is high quality and the construction process goes smoothly without any major issues, the final result is a well-built, symmetrical structure. Conversely, environmental stressors like illness, poor nutrition, or toxins can disrupt this developmental process, leading to minor flaws and asymmetries. These slight deviations from the symmetrical blueprint are known as fluctuating asymmetry. So, when our brain perceives a symmetrical face, it's not just thinking, that's aesthetically pleasing. On a deep, subconscious level, it's interpreting it as, this person has a strong immune system and robust genes. They successfully navigated the challenges of development and would likely produce healthy offspring. It's a primitive, instinctual assessment that has been honed over hundreds of thousands of years to help our ancestors choose partners who would give them the best chance of passing on their genes to the next generation. This hardwiring is so profound that it starts from a very young age. Studies have shown that even infants, who haven't yet been influenced by cultural beauty standards, will spend more time looking at pictures of symmetrical faces compared to asymmetrical ones. This suggests that our preference for symmetry is not something we learn from magazines or movies, it's an innate biological instinct. It's a survival mechanism that has been passed down through countless generations. So, when you find yourself attracted to someone, you're not just making a conscious choice. Your brain is running a rapid-fire background check, processing subtle cues about their health and genetic viability, all in the blink of an eye. The feeling of attraction is the reward your brain gives you for spotting a potentially high-quality mate. This doesn't mean that people with less symmetrical faces are unhealthy or have bad genes. Far from it. As we mentioned, perfect symmetry is virtually non-existent, and our unique asymmetries are part of our individual charm. Moreover, attraction is an incredibly multifaceted experience. While facial symmetry and the golden ratio play a significant role, especially in first impressions, they are by no means the whole story. Kindness, intelligence, a sense of humor, confidence, shared values, and emotional connection are all powerful components of attraction that build over time and often become far more important than the initial physical assessment. Think about the people you love and admire most in your life. Your attraction to them is likely built on a deep foundation of shared experiences, mutual respect, and emotional intimacy, things that no mathematical ratio could ever capture. Ultimately, while the science behind why we like symmetrical faces is fascinating and gives us incredible insight into our evolutionary programming, it's important to remember that human connection is rich and complex. The initial biological pull might be guided by symmetry, but lasting relationships are built on a foundation that goes far beyond the surface. It's the unique combination of physical, emotional, and intellectual chemistry that creates the truly magical and enduring bonds between people. So, the next time you see a face that captivates you, you can appreciate it on two levels. You can admire the aesthetic beauty in front of you, while also marveling at the ancient, invisible biological script that's playing out inside your own mind. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the science of beauty. If you found this topic as interesting as we did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Sex Education Repo for more deep dives into the world of human sexuality and relationships. We love hearing from you, so drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious.